Some of us, I don't want to name names, make pretty bad throat noises when they drink. And it makes me think that the throat is...
me?
No.
Is it me?
It's not Travis.
There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. There will come a poet whose weapon is his word. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O
Give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras, the minotaur even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary.
Listen.
You look mad. You need a hug.
No, Gwen, I don't need a hug. Whoa! I said no hug!
Don't fight it. It'll make you feel better.
Can you let go now?
You feel better?
No.
Then it hasn't kicked in yet.
You questioning my leadership, hop along?
Okay, these names you're calling me are killing my street cred.
Oh, and what would you like me to call you?
I'd like you to call me Mad Dog.
You don't seem like a mad dog to me.
Well, what do I seem like to you?
You know that lamb that Mary had?
I don't like the way that this is.
Seriously, I don't need anything from a man. Actually, maybe give me some money. I don't need money from a man, I got my own, but I want money from a man. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular.
Hey, look here, all eyes on me. Don't touch that. You will die, and it will hurt the entire time you're dying. Okay?
Happy Harry, have you buried all your children? Tell me, so I say. Happy Harry, have you buried all your children? Tell me, so I say.
What's the best thing you've ever stolen?
I'm beginning to think I haven't stolen it yet.
You're a charmer.
Here's the ingredients list.
Why can't you get these yourself?
Because people are talking enough as is. And if they catch me in Lucien's Bazaar, they're gonna assume I'm up to no good. Also, the apothecary thinks you're cute, so mind flirting a discount for me? Thanks, love you.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
I think we should kill them all. I'm just kidding.
They say one friend out of every group has the potential to be a serial killer. So I pushed Bonnie off the cliff in case it was her.
It's been a really rough couple of days. This helps a little.
In fact, between my brains and your brawn, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
We do. Although technically I have both brains and brawn.
True, but I have the personality and the winning smile. Was that a laugh? Did I make you laugh, Porridge?
Please put your fingers inside of the bars of my enclosure. I am very friendly and non-threatening, and I can be trusted with breakable body parts.
I love your daughter. What do you have to offer? Nothing. Only this.
What's that supposed to be about, baby? Girl, free up your mind, stop acting crazy. You know I give you the good loving, baby. Try and pull the camera at. I'm a big dog. I do big dog shit. I fuck your bitch strong. I heard she been wanting a kid.
I'm a big dog, and I do big dog shit. And that big body whip like it's Paw Patrol.
If you keep undressing me with your eyes, I'm gonna catch cold.
Someone once told me that with great cuteness comes no responsibility. And that's the motto I live by.
I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal.
You know, you make me feel like a Timothy Chalamet movie. Because I want to know what you're doing later.
You are
My fire, the one.
Hi guys.
Good morning! Welcome to the Of Lycan and Moss art stream today. DM is away, we are going to play, so welcome. We really don't have like announcements exactly, aside from like the standard ones. Join our Discord if you feel like being around everybody else who also watches this stream. We have a wiki that we're working very, very, very hard on all the time. For sure, we are doing that.
Definitely doing that.
And we're gonna roll to introduce ourselves is maybe what we should do before the announcements, I just realized. So
Oh, it's my tablet.
oh, that was nat 1 for me.
13.
This is why I don't use so lucky 13 and natural 1. Guys, it's gonna be a great day.
It's fine.
This is why I don't use that red dice. Anyways, KayJay, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm KayJay. You can find me on the interwebs at some variation of KayJay cosplay because it's everything everywhere and I couldn't brand it. I was a language on you literally immediately.
You
Today,
little
I will
words.
not be playing Duke. Today we are just some little guy artists doing our best and trying to share some art with the world. We kind of have some ideas of how today's gonna go, but before that, Elle, it's your turn.
Hi everyone. My name is L. I am L in motion. L.in.motion everywhere online. Fun fact, L stood for life in motion before I started going by L. So that's a little bit of fun lore for everybody. And then I started going by L, so it's like, oh, wow, what a great little, I've already branded, how amazing. Anyways, how dare you?
Announcement-wise, it's really just if you're not part of our Discord and would like to be part of our community, that is out there. It's on our social medias and links in bios because I'm too lazy to actually pull up the Discord invite link for that.
Ooh, but I can pull up the wiki right now. People want to
totally
like go
do.
crazy at it.
We have a wiki page. We have not updated it in a bit because we're trying to compile all the information from campaign, which the way to help us do that is by joining our Discord and becoming one of the scribes. That's a project that I started a little while ago and it hasn't gotten too terribly far, but that's okay because we're just here to have some fun, silly times.
We're all just here having fun.
We should be returning to normal scheduled stream 2 weeks from now. Our normal setting, everything. Right now, our buddies are having so much fun at Boston.
They're all hanging out without us.
That's
That's why we're hanging out without them. That's why we're having more fun than they are right now, for sure.
Definitely.
Not-
You may have noticed that the redeems that we have active right now are Hydrate and Language, but there are 2 new ones that we literally came up with like 10 minutes ago.
2 or 3? What did we do?
I think I just did the 2.
Okay.
So, if you look through the channel redeems...
Don't give them any ideas. They can find them out for themselves.
I'm gonna highlight
Those mother fudges.
So the first one is called Canvas Swap. So it won't be swapping our canvases with each other. It will be, we have a series of different art prompts that we're drawing to try to get done for behind the scenes things. So we'll be swapping between our own set of ones. You have to notate which one of us you want to swap our canvas.
Yeah.
And then the next one we have is called 2-Minute Challenge. So that one, let me open it up. So you give a short art prompt. You have to pick which one of us it is for, and we have 2 minutes to create a rough sketch. It is more expensive because we don't want to derail too terribly far during today.
We've got a long list of things that we are actively working on right now.
Yes,
the 2 of us,
that is what this
as
is for.
the long-suffering unpaid artists of the stream. We're trying really, really hard to work on stuff. So that's why it's an expensive redeem, because we want
we have those 2.
We want to have fun, but we also
Yes.
need to do a little bit of work.
So, L is letting their tablet charge, which is why you're seeing my screen first. So L will still be drawing.
I'm drawing.
It'll just
I
be
am drawing,
traditional
okay?
pencil paper.
I mean, it's a pen, because I don't know what it is. Pencil's fun, but, like, I don't know why. I always love doing pen.
Pen has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. Not gonna lie.
It just does, you know?
So we're just gonna jump into it. Feel free to chat in the comment section and everything.
Also, there was a hydrate that got redeemed.
Did we?
Yep, already. Thank you, Molten.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
I will not drink the soda. I will actually drink my water.
I mean, drink whatever beverage is in front of you. It's a hydrate redeem. It could be anything.
I have two.
I got coffee and I got water.
So yeah, like I've got this. Two of these are empty, but like I have the titles of what they're supposed to be, so I know what I'm drawing. I've got one that we were working on last time, and then one that I started working on today, literally like, I don't know, 20 minutes before stream started.
Great
Something
sketch.
like that.
Great sketch. Wonderful sketch. Doing great. I love it. Yeah. A lot of what we're working on is... What's that? A lot of what we're working on is... While redeeming. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm fixing it. I thought I did, and I didn't, and I'm fixing it.
Yeah, Baruch, why you asking it like that? Were you eyeing? Were you eyeing some canvas swaps already? Baruch, answer me. Anyways, no, we're gonna have fun here today. It's gonna be very, very silly.
To add those. Yeah, we're just here to vibe, chit chat, things for that nature. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sure you don't.
Sure. Oh, sure you don't. Honestly, no. I'm just going to draw a million little sketches today and work on them much later. Because when I work on things, like, and I'm rendering, I'm definitely a crazy person who is, like, so wholly obsessed. I'm not fun to be around, you know? So, like, I don't know that I can, like, be doing rendered stuff.
I don't think I agree with that.
That's me, specifically. I don't think that's everybody, but that's me, specifically.
No, I mean, I do enjoy hanging around you when you're doing, like, sketch renderings.
No, when I'm finishing is what it is.
Oh.
Like, when I am in the,
okay,
I need to...
That is 100% real, because, to be fair, I'm the same way. Anytime I'm in a Discord call and I'm working on an art piece, there are so many times where literally you don't hear me conversating, I'm listening to things in the background, and it's just the occasional, shit, fuck, god damn it. Like, it's just that for like 2 hours.
See, I, for the safety of my friendships, should not be around other people. Energy.
Like in a moss, made it to episode 5 for gathering
son of a
NPCs. Episode 5 has
biscuit.
a lot of NPC lore. Yeah.
Rook.
I
Alright.
prompt for L. Kerr and Duke when they were having their quote-unquote fight after Duke almost died.
Oh, which time?
I think the first time.
The boats, maybe?
Yeah.
Because I think it sounds like maybe the boats, because
the first like fight was on the boat.
Yeah.
Because there was like snippy rapport, but we were like doing things.
But that
the
was
first, like,
yeah.
set of downtime was the boat.
Well, the boat was also after Kerr had like given the amulet, the Pither of Wound Closure to Duke, and so
the one when you couldn't curse very specifically. Yeah.
That
was
the
boat scene.
That was the boat scene.
That was the boat scene.
That was a fun
Juicy,
like, character
beautiful,
moment. Juicy,
such a fantastic option choice.
Yep. I like how you're redeeming this when I also can't curse. I'm just trapped within the narrative over and over again.
I think maybe that was on purpose, which I'm here for, actually.
You know what? I just want to remind people that if you use all of your points now, you won't have them during like gameplay.
During
so,
normal gameplay.
I just gotta warn you. This is what you're doing to yourself. To me. Oh shit. Biscuits. I forgot. I needed to make a timer.
Set the timer?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna remember how long it's been otherwise. There needs to be like a penalty for whenever I
accidentally
am not. Exactly. That's what we
I mean,
do.
I think what we did last time is you added a minute to your timer if you swore. I think that's what it was.
Alright, since it's been a few minutes already, I just barely set a fresh 30-minute timer, so...
I actually wasn't aware you couldn't curse right now, so this is more Destiny than anything else.
Well, who redeemed the no curses? Was that Molten?
No, it was... Definitely Feast.
Thanks. Chat, everybody's out to get me. It's fine.
That's really funny, actually.
It's actually very funny. Okay, you guys are great. Okay, cool. Okay, the prompt is... I'll split it on screen for like 2 seconds.
Go for it.
Just because that's fun that way, you know.
To be fair, L, we can't mess with KJ when they stream, but we can only mess with you and only team. Yeah,
is that what it is?
Yeah, because I stream, so they can fuck with me whenever they want on my own streams, but because you don't, they can only fuck with you on Olam days.
Olam, or whenever we're doing like Chaos Farm with like Stardew and with everybody else. Guys, I feel so loved. Thanks so much. Thanks for including me in the harassment of streaming.
It's all in good fun.
100%.
To be fair, we literally set ourselves up for this. So.
We did this. Okay. Oh, that was some fun blocking in that scene. Okay, I'm gonna like go back and rewatch it later, but like I'm just gonna do some bad sketching right now.
That's literally me right now.
Guys, this is my favorite part of art is as soon as I realized your sketches don't have to be pretty, bad sketching, it became my favorite thing of all time.
I have a habit of like kind of doing a detailed sketch, but that's because my brain wants everything blocked out from the beginning, because then I can clarify and clean up later.
But like, that's the point. You can do all of that stuff later. Can you tell when I wanted to swear and I'm like now using normal words, by the way, whenever I'm like stuff instead of a swear. Anyways, cause the rendering and all of the sketching and things like that, you also get to just like figure out if your idea needs to be reworked some more, is with bad sketching, because it can just be like so awful. Gosh, that was such a fun scene too.
It was. Like, I think about it every once in a while, because it was literally Duke was pinned up against the railing with Kerr's arms on both sides of him.
What do you think I'm drawing, by the way? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going, here's my little progress sketch so far. This is what I mean by bad sketching. I just get to do like a body block real fast, and then I get to be like, okay, and if I was actually drawing this, how would I try to draw Kerr's stupid hair? I did this to myself when I made Kerr's hair.
We literally both did it to both. I always struggle with art because I can't see a single moment. It's always in motion, which makes it difficult for me to put it into a single moment. So valid.
Oh, another reason why I like pen is because pen helps me not over-obsess with, like, I gotta make it look perfect and erase and redraw.
If you go too far into it, it just muddies up the page if you're doing it with pen, yeah.
Well, it straight up is like, well, I can't erase it. Or I can't erase it easily is maybe the better way to say it. And so, you just focus on things. Aha. Hey, Brooke, this comment about how it's always in motion, which makes it difficult to put on paper. That's life, baby! And as L in motion. It's, I feel like I'm a good, like, conduit for the universe right now. Art is really, like, the best version of a snapshot, in my opinion, because photos are great, and we love photos, and we love technology that's been able to make photos happen, but art is wholly your own viewpoint of the world for a brief instant, and it's also something that even once you've spent a lifetime of learning about how to do it, you're still
learning.
You're still learning, and you're still also maybe not happy with the result, and that's life.
Absolutely.
And that's life, and that's why I love art. That's why I feel that. I think that's also why I have like such an abhorrent hatred of AI art, is because it's not.
There's no effort, there's no love, there's no time, there's no consideration.
There's no heart, is what there is. Like I don't want.
There's no.
I don't want that in my freaking view. No, I don't want something made by a robot. I want something made by a person. That's why. Even if it's not good, that's the thing.
I'll complain if it's not good and it was supposed to be good, but like those are so far few in between.
I would much rather deal with a bad human artist than something that quote unquote looks good but it's made by AI.
Yeah.
Because the humanity is no longer there, the experience is no longer there. And it's stealing art from real people.
Yep.
That's
Listen,
what I can't abide by.
there's no ethical conception under capitalism, but like straight up, we don't gotta steal art.
No.
To have fun.
I love that every time we end up doing an art stream, we do end up harping on AI art, and I think that's...
Unfortunately, it is a part of the art topic conversation of life right now.
It really is. Exception for a robot that can feel remorse. If it's like my D&D character Petrichor, when they were still a robot, I would agree. But that's different.
Like, we haven't reached AI levels of iRobot yet, where a robot can...
We haven't reached, like, self-aware, emotionally capable artificial intelligence.
Like, I know there are a couple of, like, AI robots existing. Nowadays, people are obsessed with the idea, so eventually it's gonna happen.
But we're not there yet.
But we're really not there yet, is the thing. You can't, like, legally make a robot a person yet. So as soon as that becomes autonomy, that's when we can have some interesting discussions about art made by robots versus art made by humans. And isn't that going to be such a fun time when that happens?
But we ain't there yet.
Ain't there yet. Okay, Kurt is going to be splinting the wood of the dulcimer with this scene. That's going to be fun.
Ergo proxy level. Yeah, I guess. It's not a real artist unless it can overthink every part of the process.
That's it. That's the biggest truth of all truths to ever happen.
That's so real. Am I detailing the books on these shelves because I am avoiding drawing the actual people involved in the scene?
Draw badly. This is my favorite advice of all time. Draw it badly.
No, I know. But, like, I'm still trying to figure out what poses I want them to be in, so I'm, like, munching on that while I'm detailing the books.
I mean, they're going to be on a different layer. It's fine. You can draw them 500 times. Also,
yeah, so I have all of the background cases on one layer, the desk on another layer, and then the figures will be on a third. In between those.
I straight up just barely tried to, like, zoom in on the paper that I'm drawing.
That's so real. I'm kind of mixed when it comes to AI art. The AI art where it's just someone putting in a prompt and that quote-unquote stuff, keep it clean for L to read, sucks. But I have seen some AI art where it's properly being used as a tool and not as the artist. Kind of like Photoshop. Yeah, so that's not AI art. That's not
Blender is like a tool that I know a lot of artists use for a very long time when they're making concept art for like as semi-professionals, like people who work for movies. Like, yeah, they're gonna take 1,000 sunsets, put them into Blender, and then like composite an image, and then draw from that image, not because they're cheating, but because they're using references to get the vibe that they want.
Which
and
is
it's
different.
Yeah, very different, because those were images that were submitted to Blender. Like, someone was like, I took 1,000 photos. I don't need to hoard them into my storage for like the next 50 years. Let me put this into this program, or like just like have like Adobe Stock, where someone pays to buy your image and things like that. This is the process of sharing art and references and things like that.
So like where I understand you feel kind of mixed about it, they're not the same thing. So AI art very specifically is something that has been plugged into an AI program and spits out your image. The other stuff are AI tools that are used to help assist in the art process. Because there's a lot of people who will use AI in their art or photography specifically as a filter editing tool.
Mm-hmm.
To help with clarity, color shifting, things of that nature.
Background
I've used it for that kind of stuff, because doing all of that by hand can be really hard if you don't know how to do it. I learned how to, but it's so much easier if you can program your thing to just do that by default, and you only have to do that once.
Well, it was also tools developed by people.
Yes.
for the process of, we know what you're focusing on. The robot, the AI generative AI doesn't know what you're focusing on, and how do I want to say it?
Druid, you're right.
Yeah.
So Druid said, how I can tell if someone made it with AI, whether or not they can tell me what the fuck line gave them the most trouble.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, 100%. Like what thing they redrew 100 times.
1,000 times, yeah.
1,000 times, over and over and over again. But like, that's also it. Like, the time to make art versus like making generative AI art is what you can make 3 masterpieces in the time it took someone to make 1. Okay, cool. And are you good at art now? Like, I'm sorry, dude. If I give you pen and paper and like paints, like, are you going to make the same thing?
Yeah.
And that's what I do. Like, there's already been so many years of like digital art isn't real art, and that is not the same case. That is not the thing at all, because it still takes effort to improve, and it takes time. You just draw over and over and over again for a long time, and you will improve. And then if you want to improve beyond that, you really do take the time to learn studies. You take the time to like learn different mediums, and you can practice them in physical format, or you can practice them in art programs, like digital art, with the intention of like, cool, this is how acrylic acts in this way. This is how watercolors act in this way. It's just, I'm using a different tool because I just don't have time for purchasing art at the store or whatever. I think art supplies at the store. That's what I mean to say.
I've never understood why people are like, digital art isn't art. I'm like, you're literally doing the same processes as if you're drawing normally.
I've been so many years away from like that idea that I feel like it's not as strong anymore, but I could be wrong.
I'm sure it's not, but like, I do remember when I first got into digital art, people were like, well, that's not the same thing. I'm like, it is.
It kind of actually,
In fact,
100 billion percent is.
It's a harder learning curve to learn to draw digitally than it is to draw traditionally. At least it was for me. Like, I've drawn traditionally for so much of my life. Learning how to do it digitally took me a while to figure out because it doesn't feel the same.
No, it definitely, most definitely is a different skill set, is what it is. And it is the effort you put into art is what you will get back out, whether you recognize it or not, because we always focus on like it being good or bad or perfect. But if you take time in art, it will come back to you. Like your results will be like, cool, I worked really hard to be like intentional with what I'm doing. And then when you finish it, you're like, cool, this may not be exactly what I wanted, but I'm aware of where my shortcomings are. And then the next thing I do, I'm either going to be like obsessed with trying to do better, or I'm going to just make art again.
Yeah, Druid, for real. Not to mention physical art such as crafting, metalworking, fashion and clothing, etc.
Oh, 100%.
Crocheting, needlework, embroidery, like all of that.
Yeah. Which is fun to talk about when it comes to like machine work,
correct.
crochet.
The point of doing things isn't necessarily to be good at them. It is to have fun in the act of doing it. Digital art is as different from drawing as drawing is from painting. It's an entirely different skill set. Correct. Like, it's similar because you can still use the skills that you have from traditional drawing to like transfer over, but it is different. Like, you have to learn a certain level of like editing to be able to like be super proficient in digital art. Like, you don't need it, it's not required, but like there's certain like editing things I learned how to do because I started doing digital art. And you have to know what your program does, know what certain effects do, what your brushes do. I still have literally no idea how to do 3D modeling on a computer, but I can knock out a sculpture pretty fast. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because part of it is learning your program. And you don't have to do that if you're doing it in like a physical medium.
I wish I had known that when I was actually starting out as an artist. Just spend an hour Googling. And I say Google because honestly, if you have a manual that comes with anything you buy, read the manual. That's what you should be doing. You should be reading the manual the first hour that you have a thing that you're like, I'm so excited. You can dive straight in. That's always a possibility. But
if you want,
recommend it.
I mean, I also do recommend. No, I also recommend that go because there's so many people who are like, this is my special thing, then I'm not going to use it until I have a reason to use it. And
No,
it's like,
like
well,
don't be afraid to
Yeah.
to try a thing, but like also if you have the aid there, use the aid. That's why it's there.
All right. Can someone remember? Hey, KJ, quick question. Do you remember like anything specifically Kerr said to Duke at that moment? Because my brain wants to like draw a little thing next to my sketch just now.
I 100% don't.
No, 100%.
It's basically a cycle of history. When the camera first came out, people were saying a photo isn't real art. When the motion picture first came out, people were saying it could never be art. It's just showing what's happening. When digital art came out, people were saying it's not art because it's not real. It's a consistent cycle of saying something isn't art because it doesn't match what came before. But that's the beauty of art. It's not
You hit
something.
the word limit on that one.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
That's very well said.
Perfect. Exactly it. I think I'm just gonna write side. I think, but I swear Kerr was trying to be like, dude, your life matters. Don't be reckless with it.
I genuinely don't remember, which says something about our brain capacities.
We just got so much brain.
That's definitely what it is. Not that my brain short circuits every time we play D&D.
Yeah, 100%. We remember everything that happens in our campaigns. That's why we record them, though, so that we can revisit those moments. Not because we need to remember what we said 2 minutes ago.
Definitely not that one. What? I remember as a kid buying a new NES game and turning it on, then sitting at the menu screen while reading the entire menu on how to play, just to not get frustrated for the first 10 seconds.
Honestly.
I tend to play with it until I figure it out and then Google what I need as I need it, but also I'm not that good at most of it, mostly due to not putting in the time. So fair?
I also straight up will listen. I'm 30s of age, and I will be like, how to do this specific type font in Discord sometimes, because no matter how many times I've already looked it up, I forget it every single time that I'm like, wait, how do you do strike through? Wait, I need to spoiler this text. Wait, I want this to be like slanty italics. It's just you even if you know, you will forget.
And that's
Right.
fine. Like that's
There's
quite
too much
frankly
to know
why,
is the problem.
why like the internet exists. Take advantage of the things that you have at your disposal.
Oh, hey, I just remembered the thing in the announcement that we should have put in. If you like us here, subscribe to all of our channels.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. We have a YouTube.
We have a YouTube, we have a Twitch, we have a Instagram, and we also have a TikTok. But just follow us everywhere. Follow us, the creators, everywhere, really, because that's where like we'll post to those and we'll post everywhere else. But
And like,
just in case you didn't know.
old person gripe here, but why do they always hide strike through specifically when it's easy to do bold exams? Who knows?
I know.
Crazy.
No.
Yeah, we got a Twitch. Crazy to think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you did just see me comment. I just don't use it ever. is the thing. This is our Twitch channel for the Of Lycan and Moss, of Breast and Briar, like franchise. But I do. Franchise is crazy to say, but no one follow me on my Twitch, please. It's not. I don't do anything with it. Even when I'm streaming with other people, as is right now, I'm not doing anything with it.
L has an account to support the homies. L doesn't stream.
L will try to stream one day. I don't know when. I don't know how.
We'll convince them to do it eventually. It'll happen.
Eventually.
Like that's genuinely been a conversation we've had once or twice.
You know, I'll get good at being online one day. Which one was it? Was it the Dulcimer?
The boat? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which chapter it was, because I really want to figure out what we were saying.
You know how when you're doing traditional art, you tend to just like rotate your page when you're doing stuff? Instead of just rotating it here, I'm rotating the tablet. Go follow Discord to see the old name schedule and upcoming streams. True. Too late. Missed the deadline for me to follow any socials. But there's a deadline? I feel like L is just easier to appear in other people's online stuff. Homie, we can't hear you. You muted yourself. I literally watched you do it too.
I know. I watched myself do it because I'm bringing up the video because I'm like, what did Kerr say to do during that scene real fast? And then I'll be done with the sketch, and then I can get back to other stuff.
That was supposed to be a 2-minute sketch. But...
I didn't make a timer for that because I'm bad at my job, but I like how it turned out though. I'll show it in a minute. I just want to get this is roughly like what a 2-minute sketch that I will do looks like. I wanted to find a quote to put to write next to it because I like doing that when I'm doing like fast sketches. Is like to make sure I have like the energy of the scene, and I feel like I remember the energy of the scene. I just don't remember what I said. And what's really fun about playing a character who is as immature and stupid as Kerr is that while he's really, really passionate in every way, when it means that he's angry, he's really angry. And I want to remember what he said. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go look for it again.
The 2 minutes are more like guidelines. That's really fun.
I don't think I got the right episode. I'm trying to like find the scene I'm looking for here, and I'm probably gonna give up right now. But it's when Zatara was introducing Fable's Lore's like party and stuff like that, and so we have the cats, and it's just their cats. It's the whole household. I love it so much. My favorite.
Like, if other people didn't realize, some of the NPCs are based off of the animal critters that we as people have.
Yeah.
So obviously, lore is based off of.
Yeah. Fun fact, guys, if you didn't already know this.
Yeah, it's a thing. So lore and what's her name?
Lore and Baby. Or Laura and Fable are the dogs. Is Saga and Odyssey. There it is.
Yeah.
So in game, Lore and Odyssey. Yeah.
Are Saga and Fable.
There it is. It took a minute. Sorry.
And then Muta is Artemis.
Yes. Which I feel like is also a reference to The Cat Returns as a movie because. Muta is so specific. It's lovely. And then I can't remember her in-game name, but their second cat, who is the one with the dark tail when you see her tail on stream when it comes to Ruby in the middle of streaming, that's Baby. I can't remember her name in-game though. Ooh, Birdo got a question. So question for either of you, or both of you.
Struggle when it comes to art. Bonus question: what's the easiest thing for you in art?
Ooh, okay. One of my weaknesses has been like composition, because it's easy to just I've progressed to where I can just draw something, again, badly. I joke about it, but like it's just about putting pen to paper now versus like it has to be perfect or else I won't show it to the world, and then I just never actually drew anything. So I've gotten over perfection as the end result, but now my weakness is composition, where not only is the image like on paper, but it's something that I feel like is satisfactory to like see. And it's been really fun to embrace being bad at it, because like I'm loving like KJ's composition specifically here. Like there's so many layers of depth and stuff like that, and once you include the characters, like this is just like a fantastic like scene is what this snapshot is like with this composition, and that's what's really fun. And so like I'm always just like trying to get better at seeing something and not overthinking it while figuring out how to make the golden rule work, or like the triangle effect, or the rule of threes, stuff like that.
Never pay attention to any of those. Those like
No.
I understand them when I do videography or pictures. I absolutely use those concepts. When I'm doing art, I don't care about that enough to actually do it, because I just like subconsciously will naturally try to balance out how a picture looks. One of my like the easiest things for me to do, and one of my favorite things to do in art, is environments. It's the background things. It's where a thing is placed. I struggle the most with fitting characters or subjects into an environment. So like you literally are watching me do that right now, where I'm like building out the environment first, and then I'll figure out how the characters and the subjects of the piece fit into it. Because my biggest struggle is always trying to figure out how a character like sits in a piece, like the pose that they're in, how they move, what their expressions are. Faces are the hardest for me. Like that is my biggest struggle, is expressions. I need to work on them more, and it's even more rough to try to do when it comes to animals than it is people.
Yeah, it's been real fun.
Hence why this one, Kurt, is
look, no
facing
faces.
away from the camera.
Yeah, hey, no
And,
faces.
Like, I'll have to do Lila's face, but I don't have to do Thomas's because it's always covered with that mask. But yeah, so I love doing an environment. I love doing that fun thing, but it's harder for the other stuff. Also, there's not technically rules, but if you want like a balance in the natural flow when you're doing classes and things of that nature, there's like, hold on, I can. So there's this thing called the golden ratio.
Yes, it's yeah, okay. Oh, good, you're showing it.
So when doing art, it's kind of this swirled pattern. So your focal point is in the smallest part of the swirl, and then as you go out, it's just what naturally drives your eye in a piece, which you can do in a spiral, you can do it in squares, it doesn't really matter, but it helps if you want your focal point to be in a specific point, then where to lead out from in that. What was the other one you mentioned?
Rule of threes. You can actually kind of see it in the golden rule. Like, there's a third of the like screen has been like cut off. Like, if you go like for the one that has like the rule face is good too. Nope. Art. Or you can go back to the golden rule one, honestly, and just select the one that is like the basics of like the golden rule. Because it's almost the same thing. If you cut the screen into a third, and then another third after that, thank fucking Christ. No, stop it. Stop being loud. There we go.
Rule of threes.
Yes. You're setting up your horizon and your subject, either on one of those viewpoints or centering it on those viewpoints.
Yeah. So in this middle one, you see the horizon line is the top third line, and then your like the subject you want to be seen the most is either on the top third line or the bottom third line, unless you want to center it, and then it's in your middle third of the screen. That little middle thing.
And what is, I want to say, fun about rules in art is that it is.
You know how to break them.
That's the thing. As soon as you learn them, then you know when to break them intentionally, for shock or for like a feeling of. Baruch, I swear on your life. We gotta make this more expensive. KJ, you have had language redeemed. We gotta make it more expensive.
That's 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta do stuff to make me want to swear, because last time this happened, I just don't swear by default.
This is why this exists. It's more fun just to make it happen to me, is the thing.
Thank you, Baruch.
Alright, I do not remember what Kurt said, but this is fun. Okay.
I finished my sandwich. It's finished.
Good job. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. What I wrote next to it is, since I couldn't find the actual like moments, and I'll look for it later to like be more specific. Because I love animation, and I'm really trying to get into like illustration and comics again, and so like I like to write next to them as if it's a speech bubble. So running into danger doesn't make you brave. Think about who has to carry your body next time you run head first into a ditch. Because I feel like that's what he's emotionally said, whether he actually said those words.
Which is so funny, because that death was not my fault.
Listen, bro.
I literally got backstabbed. I couldn't have helped that.
Okay, how far away were you, bro?
I was with everybody else.
Didn't you run ahead? That was the spider one, wasn't it?
That was the second one.
Okay, that was the second
one.
The first one, no one could have stopped. Let's be real here. That was like just bad situation.
Where the first fight happened after the first death, and that was on the Dulcimer. Because the second one wasn't until after we got to Emloa.
No, the second one was with. Oh no, you're right. The spider death was after we got to Emloa.
In the mines.
Where there was a fight in
It's
between
still
there. I'm
spicy,
trying to
and I love
remember. There was a fight in between. I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
Cause like that's the thing. You've died like 3 times. Is
I
the
died
problem.
twice. Thank
3.
you very much.
Okay. Well,
I've not died 3 times.
Listen.
I've died twice. Well, 3.
There it
In
is.
the most recent session. Spoilers for those who haven't seen the most recent session.
Yeah, watch the most recent session and comment on the
Shit
YouTube video.
went down.
Dead. Death number 3. 3rd time's the charm.
Note to self, figure out how to make KJ swear more. Baruch, no! Baruch, I swear, no! Baruch's comment is, just say inaccurate lore about the Odyssey, like how Achilles tricked Archimedes to hold the torch and be eaten by the Kraken. I'm gonna throttle you.
So KJ, do you like the new Odyssey movie?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was fine. Like, I think it was fun. As like a popcorn movie.
I've been seeing a lot of people be like, he didn't even stick with the original lore of stuff. Like, he added his own Christian beliefs to a traditionally non-Christian story, and that I can never forgive someone for. So I haven't seen it. I might eventually.
I don't know.
But
If you're,
right now, I don't know.
the fact that Odysseus is very much like, I don't think that it was like he added Christian beliefs to it. I wouldn't say that at all, honestly. But I don't want to assume someone else's like interpretation is what it is.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. I think it's a good popcorn movie.
I've seen both good and bad takes on the new movie. Like, my sister really liked it a lot. I just haven't like had the time to see it, and I don't feel like going to
3 hours of your life in the movie theater. Yeah, no. I think
don't have the time for that, quite frankly.
I liked it.
I think it's a great popcorn movie. I'm really glad I did see it in theaters because I loved the soundtrack specifically. At like every key like fight scene, like every key moment of the film, I loved the soundtrack. So I would recommend seeing it in like a great like theater setting for that reason specifically. Which I feel like is that's how he got me. That's how Christopher Nolan got me locked in. I was just like, okay, I kind of want to watch this again. And make sure the volumes is blasted on 1000%, but I don't want to give him any more money. That took tickets.
That's so real. Bacon said it's hard to tell since you just kind of hang out with Thomas now.
Yeah, really though. Death just hovers over.
To be fair, I've been trying to summon the motherfucker to talk to him about what the hell our deal is, and I only just now got a response because he was waiting for me to die again.
Or for somebody to die.
I think it specifically had to be me. I think that was the price to pay.
Oh, hey, do we want to take bets on when Scree kills Surf?
Listen, unless something very specific happens, I think Surf isn't lasting the first week of us being snowed in.
I don't think he lasts a day after everything. I don't think he's alive when we come back down to it.
I think there's some of the partying and stuff, so the first maybe day, maybe two, is like easy to forget because he's locked in a separate room and he isn't let out. But I think eventually there will be a point in time where Scree remembers, homie's not lasting the first week. It's just not happening.
Yeah, Kerr's gonna need to be like posted outside his room, and he doesn't care that much.
Like, we don't need anything from him anymore. However, I can actually talk about the journal stuff on streams now.
Soon. Not yet.
No, not yet. But
behind the scenes, guys, there's been a lot of decoding, okay?
So I'm on the final journal entry. And I'm okay with reading the first sentence because it doesn't spoil any lore anything. Well, the first two sentences. Well, the second sentence might. I'll read the first one. It starts. So it's always entry and then the number. So entry 8. There's 8 entries in the journal. I won't read the title of it because I can't give that on stream yet. But the first sentence is, if anyone finds this journal in the future, remember this truth. That is how the final entry starts.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm trying to think if there's anything like in these entries I could read. To be fair, the first entry got read out loud on stream. But as Surf in a deranged stupor whatever.
Love
the
that.
first one I could read out. Which doesn't spoil all that much that we didn't like already know. Because this one, whether anybody else knows it or not, has been read on stream. It starts with entry 1, The Quiet Garden. The briars grow well this season. They have begun splitting the old stones of King's Road. Roots slide beneath the mortar and lift the earth apart as if the land itself resents the work of the common folk. This pleases her greatly. She says the world was never meant to be tamed. It was meant to grow teeth. I keep this journal by her command. In quotations, history must remember. The queen told me while sharpening her incisors against the rib of a deer. To strangers, yeah, it's so bad.
It's so fucked up.
It's been a journey decoding this thing. To strangers, she would appear a white rabbit, soft fur like fallen snow. But I have seen her feed. When blood fills the air, her mouth opens wide. Her jaw stretches. Her teeth, sharp and glistening, seem to multiply in the dark. I once watched her devour a wolf whole. The wolf never stopped screaming. Her name, as the faithful speak it, is the Briar Queen. But there's something that doesn't correlate to the tales of old. And that's just the first entry.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff, guys. We're not stressed out about our terrifying rabbit.
Listen. So anytime I finish decoding one of the entries, I share it in our group chat. And nobody ever comments on it, but every time within half an hour of me posting the new entry, I just see the like vibrating eyes emoji appears a reaction under the thing, and that's always L.
It's me. It's me. I am just like staring into the distance, screaming internally. It's great. It's amazing. We love it. 10 out of 10.
It's just like the 8 directions of the compass, the universal journal. Remember this truth, the truth of the universe from the universal journal, the truth of everything. Does the truth contain exactly 42 words? Oh my gosh, that all makes sense now. Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. No.
To be fair, after I finish decoding this, I'm going to go back and try to figure out the speech that you've already decoded but won't tell any of us. Because you said that one is based, like, uses a real-world cipher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because the one that I have, it was a made-up cipher. That Zatara, like, used inspiration from something, but then, like, created his own. So, like, that we had to figure out in-game. But the announcement... you were watching something?
I was doing something and decoding something that was coming. I think I was like rewatching Gravity Falls is what it is. So I got really interested in like ciphers and codes again. And then I was like, oh yeah, there's this other thing that we still haven't figured out, because Zatara was like teasing us that like,
yeah,
you haven't figured it out. And I was like, well, okay, bitch, I can do this. So I like buckled in to like focus on it, and then I figured out the cipher for it, and I was like, oh, Kerr's not smart enough to have figured this out. Oh no.
So we've talked about it a couple of times, trying to figure like how would we like be able to revisit it, because I don't think our characters have any real reason to think back to that.
No,
speech.
it happened so long ago. There really like isn't a reason for it. I think I'm going to ask if Kerr can have like a dream nightmare about like something
to pull it to the forefront.
Or like he starts questioning it, because I think all of us truly didn't even like recognize something was going on.
I think there was part of my brain that was like, this seems oddly spoken and oddly worded, and it like cut off at a weird thing. So like Duke has some like suspicion from it, but it got glazed over because we were doing so many other things at the time.
Well, everything with Jerome and Tegan and stuff like that like kind of overshadowed everything from that announcement. So
but now with the most recent journal entry that I did, I'm so worried.
Oh, 100%.
And
no,
you'll all learn why.
1,000,000,000% yes. Yeah.
But like I was finishing. I wanted to try to finish all these journal entries before next game session, because in the 6-month time skip, for those who haven't seen the new session, we're snowed into Krembalat. So we are doing a time skip. I think we're gaining 2 levels. And in that time, I will absolutely have had enough time for Duke to decode the entire journal. So there will be conversations had in game about what's in the journal.
100%. That's the thing. And so trying to figure out a way for Kerr to learn things I've learned, or just kind of letting it go is what it is, because that doesn't I feel it's not plot breaking stuff. Like that's also why Zatara like hid it in there, was like hee hee.
But I think it also could be I don't know what it is and you do, so I'm like, but it could be a small little morsel that could add to some of the information we already have.
That's the thing. It could be helpful. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yes, we're definitely gonna do like a montage for the time skip. I think we're planning a day to get together to go over what
to talk about
happened,
what we're doing in that time.
Yeah, that way us back isn't just like an RP of those 6 months. It's like, here's the priorities that we had. We talk them out together and figure it out, and then we'll
like a couple of vignette moments when we come back to be like, yeah, this is kind of what happened. These are the like big plot point things that happened with our characters and with each other, and then we'll just move forward in the story so that we're not like, you get to see some of what happened, but we're not spending all of our time there. So you'll get to see some of it, but it's not going to be where we sit and focus for an entire stream. Because I think we talked about, like, the first half of that session will be the vignettes, and then the second half will be us moving forward in the plot.
Yeah, exactly. We also really, really want to get back to the plot, is what it is.
Yeah, we need to get back to Amoa. Like, I I've been dying inside, not being able to share with and really talk about any of the stuff that we've learned from the journal entries, because some of this shit is just
Crazy.
insane. It's wild. The fucking cliffhanger from L. I swear. I was reading the comment, it doesn't count. Before a time skip and a skip stream.
Listen. It's not that. Listen. I didn't mean for it to be the cliffhanger that we ended on for the Cranbala like moment.
It was so good though.
It just your boy, be stupid.
You've been laying the groundwork for that for like 4 sessions.
No, listen. Behind the scenes, I've been like very considerate, careful, and like really trying not to be like awkward about it. And also, Kerr, nothing is set when it comes to fucking Kerr and his stupid declarations of love. So, like,
to be fair,
this is the thing.
There were multiple conversations with multiple people about it. If it was something that we were okay, like, bringing onto the stream and like considering.
And that was most important priority over it, because that's
so
the thing.
there were the like consent and check-in conversations before it ever happened, and then as soon as stream turned off, it's us being like, "Did that really just happen? Did you lay that seed? I don't know if anyone saw that." Game Junkies caught on to it so fast.
Listen, I love everybody here who's as obsessed with our characters as we are.
I don't know if Junkies was joking when he made the comment, but he was so spot on immediately.
No, it was great. No, Kerr and his guys. I don't know I don't know if you guys know this. Kerr's stupid and has too many people that he has been romantic with. Is the nicest way to say it. Your boy's a big old slut. So, like, when it comes to feelings that are with important relationships, like friendships and things like that, too many people, too little brain cells. Exactly. So it's he's made many mistakes when it comes to his friendships and his like romantic interests. So when it comes to now like new things happening, he's trying not to let his past stupidity like run over what matters to him right now, what matters in the long term, even like things that are important. So
which I think it was handled so well.
Yeah.
And like I didn't expect it to go the way that it did, especially with how Ruby approached Lab's response. That
Well,
surprised me.
I think like she said something like, yeah, she didn't know, because she's truly living in like the world of like, no, I have Aspen that I'm focusing on. Like this is the other things, the more important things, and it really is just.
It's so beautifully done.
It's fun. It's beautiful. It's. I want to make sure like I say it. Like Kurt is not expecting anything of Lavender. He's just like, this is what I always do, and I fucked it up in the past, so I kind of need to like let you know now that I am not going to fuck this up, because like I need to make sure I don't do it. And so you know, just like the problem of falling in love with your friends is that you're going to be around them and you're going to still love them, but you need to navigate being friends and like taking care of it. Hello. Layman Industries. Lemon
It went very well from both sides, and I'll be honest, I didn't see it at all in my brain. It doesn't pick up on that stuff. Well, that's the fun thing, is like, when it first got brought up to some of us, like, it did kind of, like, shock all of us. Like, none of us were expecting it, but, like, it does kind of make sense. Like, everyone in chat will forever ship Duke and Kurt, and I think that's just something that will never
it's just the enemies to like antagonists to like all of that fun is what it is.
We don't ever like want to be like, well, like we'll let you know it's not gonna happen. We've already had those conversations. It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna
but
happen.
like,
have fun shipping.
Have fun.
I'm
Do
sure
whatever
I'll
you
draw
want.
stuff at some point privately.
We enjoy watching it because it genuinely brings us some joy that like you guys are obsessed with our characters as we are.
They would be such a bad couple.
It
is
would
the
be
thing.
so
It would be
bad.
so bad. It's
Like
just...
people, I think a lot of people have like a romanticized version of what it could be and be healthy,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, here's the thing, it simply would never be that.
Yeah. Yeah, the meme is fun, though.
I only ship Duke and Kerr for the meme. Yep.
Yeah, Bard's flirting really is a vibe. It's like just it's Shakespearean levels of just like I hate you more. Okay, you want to like maybe make out?
God, it really is kind of Shakespearean, isn't it?
It really is though. Like that's the thing.
I never
And
thought about it that way. That's great. Is the ship name for Duke and Kerr Cook or Dur? Neither.
neither.
I hate both.
There's no shirt. There's no ship. There's no ship. No shipping. We don't
Here's the
ship
thing,
in this game.
You also have to realize ship names can also be last names. Cook is crazy.
Cook is really funny though, especially considering like the lavender stuff that just happened. By the I did not come into this with my character as an intention to be like, and then maybe relationship parties will happen, like party relationship. It's like no, my character is gonna be a slut so that he isn't in love with anyone in the party, and then god damn it, you play a game for 2 years and your character like changes. It's stupid.
Which is, I think, one of the fun parts about D&D is like, you can have an intention for your character when you start the game, but once the game starts going and you get to learn more about your character and who they are as a person, like, shit changes.
It does. It's been great. It's good stuff.
Soft's cooking is crazy. If not working is the point.
Sledded too close to the sun. Thank you, Wei Feng. I need to put this on. I just gotta say, favorite comment I think I may have ever read on our stream so far. When it comes to Duke.
In those 6 sessions, no, that just changed.
Oh no. Okay, wait.
That's the
Immediately a new also high
Deadlist.
top tier Daedalus. Listen. So, fun fact. So Kerr's name is Kurian, right? I had been this close to being like so many Icarus reference because Kerr, Ikarian, Kerr. It's there, and it sits there.
I think it's really, really interesting that you pronounce it Daedalus because I've always pronounced it Deadless.
It's Daedalus, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know which way it's supposed to be, but I've always pronounced it
It's Daedalus because it's like Marcus, Titanus, Andronicus. Like it's all us, and then you say every single freaking fucking syllable that exists because of the fucking Greeks.
They did shit really weird.
They did indeed.
Also,
Yeah,
I
the-
apologize if I'm sniffing and like sound super congested. There's so much like smoke in the air over here, like it's been destroying my sinus system.
Just tell it to stop.
I've tried that actually, and it's not working. I'm gonna change the color for the subjects to try to get a vibe. I think it would have been pronounced sort of like Daedalus. Interesting. Tell the smoke to fuck off. Tell that to Oregon. We're getting like all of the smoke from the Oregon fires and like higher.
Yeah,
up
Washington,
right
get your shit
now.
together.
To be fair, we are getting some of the Utah fire smoke as well.
Yeah, tell Utah to fuck off.
Daedalus, if you're going with early Greek. Tell the smoke to follow the Oregon Trail and get dysentery. The Oregon Trail goes through Idaho. What do you want? What pose do I want these fuckers to be in?
Ugh, rain. Why did I say it was in the rain?
I wish we had some rain up here. That'd be so
God, if
much
only.
rain.
A rain sounds so nice. Fun part of drawing characters in the rain is that you need to redo your entire fucking sketch when you're digitalizing it.
For real.
Can't just scan it in, you gotta redo everything. Or you draw no rain and then you draw it in later, which makes it feel incomplete. It's good stuff.
We're not gonna question what this looks like, okay? We're allowed to be bad.
Exactly. Do it. Draw it badly. Over and over again. Lovely.
Do we know how tall Bramble is?
She's, I think, roughly the same, a little bit taller than Scree and Aglet. So if Scree's at 3 acorns, then she's probably like maybe 3.5, and then has the antler headband that
so
is
about the same height as 2.
yeah. We've got one outlier when it comes to the main cast of drawing people, and he's a fucking tree compared to everybody else. So.
Ooh, I have the sketch that Ruby did of Bramble.
Yeah. Okay. Another sketch complete.
Reference.
New sketch complete.
There you are.
Okay. I need to
love
refill my
that
coffee.
Ruby conveniently just hides Bramble's hands behind the body.
Listen, hands are the worst thing on the planet until you enjoy drawing them, and then it's actually really fun. Thanks,
When you finally figured out how, like, just in general, when you figure out how to do hands, that shit is so nice.
Well, also, I will say, there are so many, like, professional artists that I look at their art and I'm like, okay, thank you for not having perfect hands all the time. Because I can now all feel comfortable just drawing something and being like, yes, that looks like a hand. And I can just move on and not be obsessed with it for hours. Because that used to be like the thing that I hated the most when I was like making comics when I was younger. Because it was just like, everyone's gonna know it's bad. And then I realized no one cares. If you're looking at a full image, you don't go to the hands first. You kind of, as long as you can make them passable, no one cares. Crazy that everyone just wears mittens now. Yeah, all mittens. The other mitts especially. No hands required.
This is
Wow.
not it.
Okay, be right back. I'm gonna get more coffee.
I'm just so bad at faces, y'all. Faces are my struggle point. Okay, use as reference, don't use as strict obedience to rules.
Thank God for electric pots to boil water.
Okay.
Instant coffee's the best. Anyways, what's up? Okay, almost 100%.
Sorry, Bacon, just laughing at, bad at faces. Never drawn good faces in my life. It's so real.
Literally us sometimes. I feel like that's me most of the time. Like, I've gotten better at faces, but like because I keep bouncing back and forth between doing animals and then people and then animals, like it gets rough out here, y'all.
It's real hard. Alright, Android cast. And now you can swear.
As if I was doing that already.
Yeah, because you're such swear. Ooh, I should just draw that one next. Okay. Casting? Yeah, we're casting. Lovely. Blah. Oh, little bunny, I love her. To add redeem sounds for Olam? Molten, what are you talking about? Oh wait. Oh, so that when we hydrate and things like that. Okay, yep. There's a hydrate that got redeemed. We do need to add sounds and things. Yeah.
I know what he's talking about.
Like when people redeem hydrate, there'll be a sound that's like, oh, that's the hydrate sounds. That way, when we're playing or doing things.
I have a very specific audio that I use that's attached to my hydrate redeem, so that because I know if I'm busy and I'm doing something, I'm not.
Yeah, we're not looking at chat. Why would we?
Yeah, I'm not always gonna catch them. So.
No, there's lots of behind the scenes, guys. There's lots of things behind the scenes that we're trying to do all the time. Where's my pencil? You know, we're so exciting as we are watched being drawn. Just, we were silent for like a whole minute. No.
Listen, you guys decided to be here, so you get to deal with the consequences of us
No, this is true.
in the zone.
100%. We're just locked in doing stuff. After this today, I get to lock in and try and get a new cosplay ready for LARP, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I've got one that I'm currently working on. I've styled the wig for it, and I've started cutting out some of the pattern pieces.
I actually need to check my wigs, because I think I have a wig that I can use for what I want. I just need to add a white stripe to like the part of like the bangs. That's what I need to do. I need to style it too as well. If I don't have that, then I need to buy a stupid wig first.
It's always like the worst part about cosplays is if you have a wig, you have to make sure that you've got it ready to go. You gotta be like this. Essence of cosplay teaser stream? I don't know.
Ew.
With some friends in a few weeks, and I have no idea what my standard phase like halfway there anyway. Yeah.
Nice. No, I decided, because I'm going to like an actual LARP for the first time, so I decided, let's do a new character, just to like break some molds, have fun, do all that. And now my brain's like, oh, the LARP is in less than a month?
You and me are both con crunching.
Yeah, listen, I wish it weren't that way for me. You know, wouldn't it be so nice if I actually
I just don't think
effectively
any
used
either
my
of us
time?
know how to not do that.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm building a Cassandra Assassin's Creed cosplay. And, like, I have the pattern printed out and like all of that stuff, but it's just actually making the things.
Sure. Alright, I've taken over the stream for a minute, by the way. Now I am the captain now. Mwahaha. Yeah, you guys get to see my like sketchy process of drawing a thing, which is a lot of body blocking and a lot of just I'm gonna get some references pulled up and do them later. Energy. I'm headed to Fable LARP. I don't know who else might be heading to that one in September, but that's the one. Ooh. Probably, yeah. Woodland Republic. I don't know. I'm still, again, with reading the manual before I get there, like, I'm just trying to read everything I can about Fable's LARP before I arrive. So I'm like, yes, I will be good at LARP when I get there. It's my first time. I'm not supposed to be good. I'm supposed to just have fun. I want a different eraser. I'm gonna use this eraser.
Now the real trial, can I actually recreate Duke's face without getting mad at myself for the fact that I don't like how it looks?
You know, you just draw it over and over and over again, and then you stop caring about how it looks. That's how that works. This is not like the right image I want for like this either. Like, it needs to be more drippy.
Where the fuck did I put it?
Where did you put it, KJ? Don't lose it. You forgot it. Where is it?
I've already lost it. There you are.
Ooh, also, fun art fact. When in doubt, stick figures. Stick figures are your best friends. Always do stick figures, actually. You should only do stick figures if you don't know what the hell you want to do, because it's way more fun. Then you just get to figure out, like, motions and stuff. Because all of these things I'm drawing, those are probably animals. I don't know what animals I want to draw right now. So they're all stick figures. Oh, KJ, remind me, do you like horror stuff or nah?
Depends.
Ooh, depends.
So I'm not good at horror because I'm a very paranoid person and I'll sit and think about that shit forever, but like the storytelling aspect of it, I'm kind of okay with.
Okay.
It just like is strictly, it's very dependent on some of that kind of stuff.
No, for sure. I watched Iron Lung like 3 weeks ago and I'm obsessed with it now, so.
I've heard that one's not like a quote-unquote true horror.
It's
like
very
a lot of
like
people said it's more thriller.
it's definitely thriller. It's also very like Lovecraftian because it's like something beyond your regular understanding. So
Yeah, that
I
one
really liked
I've thought about watching because it does, like, I am curious about it.
Awesome.
I just don't have access to it.
Hey, we can watch it later. It's only $10 on YouTube, by the by, for everyone else who wants to buy or rent it. It's only like I think maybe $5 to rent, and then it's $10 to buy. So I was just like, well, I think I'm gonna watch this 1,000,000 times, and I was right. God damn it! Why did I make myself have a character with a mohawk that I have to draw from behind or from the front all the goddamn time?
That's so real, though.
Why did you make your character a noodle boy that I need to draw in noodle positions all the frickin' time?
Because, I don't know.
Yeah, Molten, I'm really excited about Fable. I know I'm gonna have fun. It's gonna be a good time. You know, what if I drew this on a different layer?
You should maybe have chat up so I can look at it while you're doing things. Okay, group of people welcome enthusiastically.
Yeah, talking about Fable, or of which I am.
Prefer to have to Mohawks post time skip.
Wait, what? Where's that one? Hold on, where is it? 2 Mohawks post time skip? You son of a bitch. He's gonna shave it off for that reason. Because of you.
Multicolored Mohawk beard. That'd be crazy.
Okay, listen. No.
I think I know why this is throwing me off. Your nose is too big. Like, it's crazy to think, like, how much a nose size affects what kind of animal your art looks like.
Oh, so much. Like, do it too big, it's more like fat feline. Do it like too small, it's more rodent. Like, it's crazy though. Like, it really is. That's good. Full Liberty Hawk with actual spikes on the tips for rolly attack.
That'd actually be dope as hell.
We're going full Sonic with this shit. I'm sorry, Kerr is a badger, not a hedgehog. So, while you're...
Respectfully.
Respectfully. I will say, when I am doing digital art, the fact that I can copy paste whatever bodies I've drawn
It's so
for
nice.
a crowd is so nice. Thank you. Thank you, art, for being something I can just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. I'm loving it. Okay. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. It's nice and fun today. Well, another elephant. Kerr is the shadow of the group. You son of a bitch. Listen. I didn't try to make a sparkly version of regular other characters. Lav's the one with a gun, 100%.
Literally.
She actually has a gun, so that's fair. Oh, wait. Lav is Shadow, Kerr is Knuckles. Yes. Scree is Amy Rose. Duke is Blaze. Okay, wait, who's Blaze in the Song of Universe?
I don't know any of these characters except for Knuckles.
Hold on, I gotta see what Blaze. You know who Sonic is, right?
Well, duh, but like.
Shadow is, the one with black and red. Oh, that's Blaze. Okay, Blaze is the purple one. Gotcha. I truly have no actual bearing on any of these characters. I just kind of know them from like the 2 episodes of Saturday morning cartoons I got to watch. Worm is Sonic. Worm is Sonic. Yep, I like it. Worm is Sonic. Fun fact. Okay. Ooh, I have an idea.
I can't figure out why this looks so K9.
Let me see. Who, Duke or?
Duke.
Okay. I would say put his ears like a little bit further down.
Which the funny thing is, I've moved them.
Oh, okay. Where did you move them? Did you move them up or move them down?
I moved them down.
Okay, they're too big too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met a ferret also like 3 weeks ago, and she's adorable, and her name was Aspen, and I was like, you don't know how perfect you are, and she's so sweet, and I love her, and I don't want any pets, but it's always ferrets where I'm like, but what if I had a ferret? They're so sweet. Oh, it's a baby. Also, I think the head should be I don't know, like, actually, I think that, like, the proportions are fine, actually. I was gonna say, like, the head should maybe be a bit bigger, but I think it's actually good. Just the ears are difficult. Ears and snout are always so freaking difficult.
Because their snouts are very similar to canines, they're just not as long. They are more, like,
It's just,
stubby.
they're very pointed, though. No, they're short, but they're very pointed. That's what I've learned. Is what my versions of Duke studies have amounted in. Okay, I think I'm gonna take all of this and merge it, because that's what we do when we're sketching on a live stream. Because it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to exist. It's gonna be a great poster one day for our stream.
do you still have during this time? I do. Okay, the parapet. That's what I was missing.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
I have actually drawn the parapet of wing closure, but it's art that I can't show stream yet.
Why not?
Because it's the new fit.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you're ready for this. We're all probably definitely going to have some new character designs coming up eventually. I'm working on all of them constantly, so that'll be fun. But everyone's gonna probably have a new outfit that they wear for the new year of Loa.
I need to... I have a new cosplay I gotta make now.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about this. I probably need to redo Kerr's wig, and I am going to cry thinking about it. Why did I do this to myself? Yep, two Mohawk Kerr always is absolutely probably actually canon. Everyone should start updating their cosplay art now. Kerr has prince clothes now? What does prince clothes even mean? He dresses like the guy in Princess Bride? What does that even mean? Ooh, is that the parapet? Aha! Fancy. Oh, what time are we at, by the way? Okay. Okay, White Fang, if L had a sanctuary with 23 ferrets, I think I would die. I think the ferrets would just kill me, is what would happen. They would overthrow and kill me, is exactly what would happen. And you know what? Good for them.
That's so funny.
Love ferrets. I think the most would be 3. And that's with no knowledge of, like, actually caring for ferrets. Fun. Ferrets are fun little guys, but they're much more fun at someone else's place, 100%. Okay, Druid, I need to read this comic immediately. This manga immediately. That sounds awesome. Peach Fuzz. Okay, I'm gonna go look that up later. That sounds awesome. Ooh, KJ, do you ever just use the selection tool to just color in?
No, I probably should.
No, I've only started doing it like recently, the last like year and a half, and God, years of my life that it has taken off of the stress when it comes to just like filling in spaces. Hence, my suggestion to you. Alright, I'm also going to try and work on the big ol' stack sketch of everybody that I really want to turn into a sticker because it's so freaking cute. Oh, nice. Again, we're most riveting when we are in our focused art space. Ooh, can you select both layers at the same time? Because that way you don't have to suffer. Glad I can pass my wisdom to you now. When I wish I was you and had me, or anyone who was just like, hey, you know what you could do?
I think I've done that before. I just forget that it's a thing that I'm able
100%.
to do.
100%. It's too real.
Each Francis is manga about a girl who gets a pet ferret and ends up biting her, but she keeps it a secret, and the ferret lives in its own worlds where it thinks it's a princess and humans are giants. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
I really hate the fact that anytime I'm watching a show and someone in the show says, we must move quickly, my brain immediately goes,
We don't have much time. So good. Mark my words now. This is not the end. No, I was also literally rewatching, listening to Epic with a bunch of Animax, and it's real good. It's still real good.
It will always be good, and nobody can convince me otherwise of that.
Nope, that's not how circles work. Ooh, shading. I do love how big these books are compared to the two little creature critters. I love it.
I turned the lights on? What do you mean? Oh, in the... Got it, never mind. Took me a second. I I like being able to kind of see like what the color composition is for a piece, so I know like how I want things to look.
Nope, that is a bad research. I'm gonna use a different one. Selection tool.
Why? I can just do this.
It's true. You can make the brush bigger and also fill up the space much faster.
I just need to get a smaller tool to get out where the hands are.
Guys, really, these art streams are for us to like just have a space
It
to
really
be like,
is just for us.
I gotta do art things, please.
Don't get us wrong, we love sharing it with you, but this
We
isn't
most
for
importantly love sharing it with our friends as well.
But just be aware, it's not for you, it's for us.
It's for us. Raccoon ears are bent more than they're pointed, and that's what makes them different than trying to draw cats. Do you have the same like rules in your brain when you're trying to draw animals? It's like, no, that's if I do this, it looks more like a cat. If I do this, it looks more like a bear. If I do this, it looks more like a dog. It's so, and then dogs and cats have so many different versions of themselves.
Correct.
Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. That'll be so much fun. I'm really excited. Molten. Yes. I feel like Woods and Republic's probably where I'm going to be. I'm trying to make an animal-based character because that's what I wanted to do as well. So, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I've still never been to a LARP, but that's partially because, like, I don't know where they are. I don't have anybody to go with. Like, I don't want to go to my first LARP by myself.
Honestly, same. That's why I'm going to a lot. My friends recommended, and I'll be there with my friends the whole time. It'll be great.
Bruh, why you gotta be like this?
Why you gotta be so rude? redraw this image like 5 more times. I'm just gonna keep going with the line work for now. Ooh, books. Books. Thousands of books.
Also, for anyone who's curious as to, KJ, why the hell are you making these books so big compared to your people? Because in my brain, books here are in fact larger than they should be.
Definitely also because you're in the menagerie where there's going to be a cacophony of different book types. And if you're printing to a standard of like average size, one might say, of like claw size, the menagerie is also currently the roots are like run by the badgers, who are much bigger than our 2 buddies right now. So
yeah.
All factors considered.
That's a mistake I didn't notice till right now.
What mistake? There's no mistakes. You're still sketching right now.
It's a really funny illusion. That's not supposed to be there. That's really funny.
You know, the best part about like sketching and drawing and whatever is that when you finally go back to like doing some of like more like the inking and like lines and stuff like that, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a good artist, because you got like the nervous energy out. You got the like I have to be perfect energy out already. And you can just draw. It's so nice. Should hide a Falcor coming out of one of the books in the background. Jeez.
Should hide a what?
A Falcor. It's a Sonic character, or is it Sonic? Is it just another thing in Nintendo? I don't know. It's a character. I do remember years ago when I was making a Pokemon comic for myself, I would try to include as many different kinds of Pokemon in the backgrounds as possible, because I thought that would be like really fun to do, slash like a fun little challenge for me and Easter egg for everybody else. And it just got to be so much work all the time. It was great though, honestly. I had a good
Easter
time.
eggs are great, but they make a piece so much more complex.
Just takes it's just more effort, you know.
A tree. Oh, Falcor. Okay, wait, from the Never-Ending Story. Yes. God, it's been so long since I watched that. I'm loving it.
I just had my back pop like 6 times by just stretching.
Holy shit. Oh, I love the two of them. They're so cute.
I'm actually not upset with how this looks.
This looks really good. I love it. It looks really good. Okay.
The fact that that's 2 hours of work is crazy.
I know. I was about to say actually that. So we've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Do you want to take a 10-minute break, or how long do we think we want to be streaming today? We should have asked this before we started stream. Guys, thanks for the peek behind the camera.
I'm good to go for longer if we want to do a 10-minute intermission.
Yeah, I'm also good. Like, it's Sunday. I don't have anything else going on today. So.
And I honestly think doing a slightly longer art stream might be good, just so we
keep working on
actually
things.
working on
Productive? You mean productivity on a Sunday, on an off weekend from D&D? What are you talking about?
So we're
What are
going
you
to
talking
take
about?
Our 10-minute break. Go get some snacks, go get some more water and other hydrating things, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yep. Here's... And hello, everybody. We're very good at our jobs here. I need to regrant permissions on the app for the screen sharing. BRB, my food is still heating up in the microwave too, so I need to fix that. There's lots going on. We're very good at our jobs here.
I'm not late, you are.
No, we're also very good at our jobs. So good at our jobs. Everything, the stuff that we do so good at. Okay, wait. I gotta. There it is. Ah! See?
Ugh, obsessed.
Listen, I love drawing faces, I love drawing eyes, and, like, I will indulge myself to be like, okay, I'm gonna focus on those things real fast. And, oh my gosh, I just love all these characters so much, and it's so fun, like, bringing them to life in my own little way. Obsessed. Okay, so I'm still working on this sketch. Obviously, I just did everyone's faces because I was like, I'm gonna give myself some joy before I suffer for reasons. But I'm going to grab my food and then I'll be right back. So KJ, if you would like to take the stage. Ba-ba-ba. Fabulous. Okay, perfect. BRB.
Which one is this again? Where's my list? Oh. That's what this one is. Okay. Okay.
Alright, what you working on next?
I feel like I'm so close to the camera.
You're not really. You just... I think I zoomed in a little bit of, like, when I was setting up the boxes for us here, but you're not really zoomed in.
So this one is, I've labeled it Duke Backstory, but I think both of us, based on the list, know what I'm talking about.
Yes, the list of drawing things list, the list that we draw from. That list?
That list.
How do we want to do this?
I'm trying to pick which moment of that scene I want to do.
Honestly, I would say, like, again, this is where I'm like, draw badly for like 5 minutes, where it's just stick block of like, how would I draw it if it's this idea, if it's this idea, like make 2 or 3 versions of it, and then you'll find out which one you really want to draw.
Maybe if I was using the correct utensil.
Yeah, obviously, use the correct utensil. My gosh. You call yourself an artist.
I don't, but alright.
Well, you should, because you are. And you're crushing it.
Ooh. Amaze. Also, like linguistically, my favorite like new
It's so
addition
good. Like,
to my lexicon.
It's the best.
Ugh. That's literally my favorite thing whenever I watch or read a new media, and I'm just like, and now this is going to be my personality. A part of my personality for the rest of my life. 10 out of 10. Your favorite feat in your taskbar? No. I don't care. Stop telling me what to do. Okay, there's a lot of references in Pinterest. Love that. You know, the fun part about saving references for drawing is that sometimes they are unhinged drawing photos that you are saving. And you're just gonna be like, and thank God no one else will ever know. Because it does not look good on paper. Thanks, Molten. Words of encouragement from Molten, everybody. We should all take that. That is a plus 10 motivation from Molten. Take that into your day today. That goes for everybody here on stream right now. Thank you. Hydrate.
There's not actually hydrate.
There's not actually hydrate. I'm actually hydrating the chat right now. Hey, chat. Hydrate yourselves. You hydrate us every day. Hydrate yourself.
These are kind of the only two ideas I've got.
Okay. Ooh, I like it though.
So there's this one, and there's this one.
Ooh.
Which are fairly close in proximity, like time-wise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 100%.
But I'm just like, this one I feel like is pretty close to what you've already done.
No, it's yes.
Definitely different.
And no, like that's the thing. Like I think this one I like. Again, I was saying like I've been really like focusing on composition. This one I really like composition wise, but I just don't think I have the same head image as what this one is for you. Is the thing. So if you know what you want to do with this,
this is the push.
Ooh. Okay, wait. I see it. Okay, wait.
You see it now.
I see it now. Oof.
Bacon just redeemed hydrate.
Okay, we just hydrated though already, so that means we're immune from hydrates. I don't know how that works. I think I like the first one more.
I kind of like the first one more.
I would say if you could.
I want to do both of them.
I mean, for sure. I mean, and it's always like, you know, drawing your own time. You know, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the push, I love a side image versus like a head-on. But that's me personally.
I see you.
But maybe if you,
I think I'm gonna clarify this one though.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I just think it works better.
I think so.
Stop moving to my eraser. I didn't tell you to do that.
No, you did definitely. Because why would I do that without you telling it to do?
Chat, I promise I'm gonna go back to drawing in a minute. I just need to enjoy my pasta. I made it 2 days ago, and I'm enjoying it greatly now. Bacon, you're banned from the chat. I love you.
What happened?
Look on screen.
It's fine, you can finish your pasta point of no return anyway.
You son of a bitch.
That one's good.
Oh. Okay, to be fair, I don't think I've ever actually said you're banned with intention behind it. If you're banned, you'll find out because you just won't be here. That's how that goes.
Correct.
I don't actually tell you, I just do it. Is this a circus tent? Incredible.
Crazy, what would make you think that?
We have a wild DM in chat.
Hey, Zatara!
Hello! Hope you guys are all having fun. You can't wait to watch this later? Listen, boo. There's so many things that have been productive and non-productive this entire time, so.
It's very true.
Mostly they just keep redeeming the no swears on us.
Hey, it's only happened twice so far.
Yeah, to once to each of us, so. Hope you're having fun. Yeah.
We also did make some new redeem stuff that chat can do, like specifically for art streams, because I've turned everything else off.
Yes. They can redeem stuff for us to draw specifically. It's real cool. Or like change to a new canvas, or... Is that all that we did? It's been fun. And then there's me just giving KJ a bunch of like, hey, use the select tool options over and over again.
Pretty much, actually.
Yeah. Honestly, it's become my favorite way to color fill because of how simpler it is. Like, color fill options should be simple across the board nowadays. They're not. Sometimes they're broken if they built it in, so just the select tool being a good color fill option, amazing. 10 out of 10. Goodbye. Have so much fun. Big hugs to everybody that you see. Tell Scree and Wooby that we love them. They're gone. Away. How could they leave us like this? Alright. Let me get everything set back up. As I'm in cleanup mode on this sketch. Okay.
I can't tell if they were summoned by the awful pun or mod abuse, but the timing was great.
Oh, truly though.
That's so real.
I mean, both is fair.
Both is good.
This is a reminder that if you do make a crazy character with crazy anime hair of like 5 different colors, you will be suffering for it for the rest of your life if you're an artist. It's okay.
Yep.
But just remember,
You did this to yourself.
I did this to myself. And I knew what I was doing too, so. There really is something about Kerr that it being like, yeah, I'm gonna make it hell every time you try and draw me specifically.
It's so Kerr.
It really is. Okay, so KayJay, you haven't seen The Odyssey. Have you seen any other new movies lately? What's going on in your media life?
Not much.
I just keep rewatching The Producers now that it's on YouTube for free, so.
I watched a filmed recorded version of Peter Pan Goes Wrong yesterday.
Oh, that's right. That's available too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's free on YouTube.
Hell yeah. How was it?
It's weird,
It's fun.
but like, it's about how it goes, right?
Yeah. It is fun.
Producers haven't heard of that musical in a long time. I love Nathan Lane and Matthew
Broderick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the musical, both Broadway and movie, they're absolutely hilarious in their roles.
Oh, it really is so fun.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen The Producers.
I enjoy it a lot. It really is fun seeing Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane in like a film role. The fact that both of them are such big Broadway actors actually like is really fun to like know when watching the movie.
My favorite thing is when Broadway actors get brought onto a film version of a show. It's just so good.
With that specific thing in mind, the fact that the TV show or the HBO show, The Gilded Age, uses so many Broadway actors is like crazy because it's they don't there's no music in The Gilded Age that's like this is a musical production, but so many of the actors are Broadway actors and it's really 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 cool.
Which,
or like stage actors.
Listen, Broadway actors and stage actors are arguably, in my opinion, more skilled than film actors because they have to be so much more intentional about body language and expressions to actually let it reach the audience. So when translating that to film, it's actually so much easier to convey a story without words. And movie actors, while still good at it, won't ever have the same amount of skill in it that a Broadway or stage actor will.
I think it really is just two different methods of acting where one gets the chance to practice in front of a live audience is the thing, versus the other is like you're in front of a box, you're in front of a stage crew that you need to forget exists, and you can be good in both cases, but to be good in front of an audience, like really does like bring you to like, a new level when it comes to like TV acting or movie acting, because you get to now like the energy you are giving because you've done it 100 times after a week of like shows, like
it's different.
No, it's really fun. God damn it. Sometimes I have to just Google something and it's like, yes, show me what ferret feet look like, please. And it's like, I hope no one in my life ever actually has to read my Google search history. Because it's not for bad reasons, it's just silly reasons.
It's weird and nobody is going to be able to understand why that's something that you need to know.
Yeah.
Ben Platt, entirely unaware of how to emote from less than 50 feet away. That I do agree with.
Honestly, I feel bad for Ben sometimes because I'm like, I think you have a great voice.
In Dear Evan Hansen, it was okay.
And then for every other reason.
Supposed to play that kind of a character, but every other show I've ever seen him in, and it's fine when he's on like film because the camera's that close.
Yeah.
But he isn't as bodily expressive as other people are, so yeah, I definitely see that.
Well, it's like, I don't know, like, it's just not good. And like, I feel bad for Ben sometimes, except for the fact that he's a Nepo baby, so I actually really shouldn't feel bad at all. So that's the thing. And like, the entire Dear Evan Hansen plot line also just like gives me aneurysms if I think about it for too hard.
Not every show is good. The music in that show is great, don't get me wrong.
Love it. Waving through a window literally like affected my brain chemistry when I first heard it. So like that's just a part of my personality now. But the rest of the story in general.
It's not the most well written thing, and some of it is actually pretty problematic.
Some of it?
A lot of it. Let's be
all
so
of it.
real.
It's good. No.
To be fair, Shrek the Musical ain't much better.
Oh, hold on a second now. Shrek the Musical actually slaps.
No. It slaps. But there are some things in that show that are very problematic. Like, you can't...
I need to hear this from you. I need to hear the problematic.
I am going to say the line, and nobody can get after me for it.
It's okay. We're only recording a art stream right now that about 10 people will only ever watch.
In one of the songs, the big bad wolf says, "They tore my cotton granny dress and called me a hot and tranny mess."
Okay.
That's problematic.
Why is it problematic? I have such an interesting opinion on this, and I want to hear you, the younger person, give your opinion of this.
People that I know who are transgender, calling someone who's transgender tranny is like a big no.
Mm-hmm. But I want to maybe
the rest
bridge
of the show
a gap.
I have no issues with, but
I want
that
to bridge
specifically I'm not a huge fan of.
Okay, I do want to bridge a gap here because like tranny is definitely like when you're using it as an insult 100% bad. For someone to refer to themselves that way, or like the older generations of like trans people, it's I know it's being used as a like derogatory term. It's being used as a derogatory term in the play, and then later on it's also like the wolf is also like really like strutting their stuff, wearing like a sparkly sequin dress when they're out and stuff like that. So I feel like it has a conclusive use in the story as like this was derogatory as an insult, and that's why it hurts to hear it. It's because someone was saying it as an insult.
I'm not a big fan of it.
I also know people. I know the fact that there are people like in much older ages who use those words to refer to themselves. Is the thing.
And that's different. I feel.
Yeah.
The intention behind it is different.
Oh, but is it the fact that they used it in a play as an insult, not
Yes.
because, but
Not
it
the
was
word itself, but as an insult, as a derogatory term.
right? But that's kind of that's also real life though. Is that people
I
can use a
know.
word that isn't an insult as an insult, and you're like, holy fuck you.
I want
And
to go
it's-
outside that.
Mhm.
I know it's in the original story. I don't like miscommunication tropes.
Oh
I
no,
don't like
I
'em.
know. I think honestly, Shrek is the only one I think actually works out for all of the other times I've ever seen it, because I think it's good for the self-love aspect of it,
Mhm.
and the hey, your friends are going to chase after you were rude and mean to them, and that's like Shrek as a story point and stuff like that. Everything else is dumb ever.
Everything else, I love that show. It's one of my
Mhm.
favorites, actually. I was actually in a Drama Juniors production of it.
Well, it's like it kind of reminds me of with in another music light specifically, like how some people feel about Epic the musical with some of their songs, and like touching on Calypso or touching on Antonius and stuff like that. Like Antinous, whatever. Those characters' songs and like the complexity of like the lyrics in those and stuff like that. I understand when people don't
Banger
like them.
songs. I also get why people don't like them.
Exactly. No, exactly that. So like that's also what I want to say. I get why you hate that line, because I 100% I understand it.
Like, there's part of me that's like, I can't be too upset about it, because like the fact that I am upset that it's there is the point of why it's there.
Exactly. Like it was an awful thing to have happened to the wolf in the story of Shrek. And then later on, it's like, and yes, I am a tranny mess. As if someone wants to say it like that, as I, non-binary transfer first person can say, yeah, I am a fucking tranny mess. Anyone else who calls me that though is gonna get a couple of teeth knocked loose. So that'll be fun. But I think it does the thing it's supposed to do in the story. But that does make it any easier when you're just sitting there hearing it. Like, ugh.
Yep.
I just love that musical so much. So I'm based when it comes to Shrek the Musical.
Shrek uses a lot of people that play multiple parts. Yeah.
Oh yeah. One of the dragon voice. Oh yeah. Lots of people.
So it depends on the version that they do. So the one that's recorded, the dragon is 3 different people plus all the ensemble pieces.
Mhm.
More modern versions of it, it's 1 and then some backup singers.
Nice. That's fun.
So it depends on the production.
Good for them.
And the dragon technically has 2 different songs. And depending on which version of the show you're doing, depends on which song the dragon sings.
Yeah. Oh shoot. I thought I was still sharing. Wait. I did this to myself. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I didn't mean to block you. There we go. Guys, apps are really fun to use all the time. And there's no complaints ever that we have about apps.
Did they move it to Netflix?
Which one? Yeah.
The
It was on
Brandon
Netflix.
Foster?
Yes.
So it used to be on Disney Plus, and then it disappeared for fucking ever ago. And
Yeah,
I
so
figure
it's
out
been
where
on
it went.
Netflix for a long time. I think it's still on YouTube a lot of the time, too. Which is great.
I think the thing that fascinates me the most when we do art streams is just how drastically different our styles are.
No, I know. It's fun, though.
And just
Also-
so chat knows, Elle and I will never fully compare our art to each other because we draw differently.
Oh, it's just,
We
it's
don't
art.
do
Well,
that.
Also, like, I'm not trying to make realistic animals when I'm drawing, like an Amos like campaign. I'm making
You do
a
like the cartoonified stylistic
very,
version.
very cartoon, very stylistic.
Mine is much closer to like a realistic anatomy thing. It's still not actually realistic anatomy.
But it
like,
could be.
I do like the
comparatively.
soft, realistic animated style, whereas L's is more the stylistic, cartoonified style.
Right. And like, I don't know why I do the things I do when it comes to art sometimes.
I love it.
But
It's
I
my
also
favorite
know
thing.
this is why I draw it. It's because I'm having fun, and I feel like I'm bringing like a lot of the character energy to the designs when I'm drawing them, and so that's why I do what I do.
And we love it.
And everybody clapped, you know.
Man, the weird topic conversation rant we go on when on our streams is
Oh,
crazy.
every time. It's great. It's fun stuff. It's good news that again only like 10 people ever watch our streams, so we get to be like, okay, our close friends in a huddle right now. This is how I feel about Epic the Musical.
It'll definitely be interesting to see how they tackle Epic with the animated show, because just the music itself is like 2.5 hours long. So they're going to have to cut material. It's an inevitability.
I think so. I think it might be that we like cut out sections of songs more likely, or we have a 2-hour animated movie for once in our lives. Like that'd be interesting. Are you dying? KJ, don't die. Live. You have so much to live for. Epic the Musical will be coming out soon. Okay, no one redeem hydrate right now because I think we'll die.
A chip went down my esophagus wrong.
Yeah, KJ, don't do that. It's not good for you.
Ugh.
Duke is already friends with Thomas. KJ doesn't need to be friends with Thomas.
Yeah, I've been pretty close to that a couple of times in my life.
Yeah, close enough, you know?
I still have yet to see the last movie with the big cast. Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but we were talking about that earlier.
We were talking about it earlier. I really like the movie. I think it's a good popcorn movie, despite being 3 fucking hours long. Like, you sit down with popcorn and soda, you're gonna have a good time watching it. I loved the music. There were a couple of like effects scenes that I loved so much. Like, the director did a good job making a movie. I also don't know if I'm gonna watch it more than like 4 or 5 times in my life, or I'll become obsessed with it. Like, I don't know. I thought it was good.
Who knows?
Doesn't need to be the best thing it's ever been, you know? But yeah, no, Epic the Musical, the movie, I'm really excited to see what changes happen and to see like what maybe gets improved on.
I've seen some of the like character design things, and I know so many people who are so upset with some of the character designs. I'm like, literally, shut up.
It's listen, it's okay. You know, when you have something that was like such public access development,
sure,
it is so fascinating the level of like entitlement that can come from that kind of thing.
Yeah, it will always be crazy to me, the amount of entitlement people carry for something that, like, I'm sorry, did you spend the last 10 years of your life working on this? No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you like study music and like lyrics and make this your entire like life to bring to the rest of the world and have an idea about like how you'd like to see it brought out? Like, it's crazy. Don't turn. Tablet. Stay upright. No, it's fun.
again, like what we were saying about like stylistic choices and stuff like that, like between you and me, like that's exactly it over and over again when it comes to lyricists and like composers and someone who's now developing like a new adaptation of it. Like that's the thing. They are the ones who are creating the creative control, unless it has such a valid reason for criticism of like, wow, I can't believe you made everybody you made everybody penguins instead of humans, you know, like where it's like, hey bro,
things
what
where,
are we
like,
doing?
It's understandable to be a little critical of it, but like the stuff that people are criticizing, I'm like, literally, shut up. Because none of it's bad. It's just not what people wanted, and I'm like, okay, but you're not the director, you're not the artist.
It was a privilege for people to see like so much of behind the scenes that now they're like, well, now we're entitled, and it's like, okay, bro.
That's not how this works.
That's also what happens when you give money to a production where it's like, yes, I trust you. I'm gonna give you $30 to add to the pot of $1 million that you've already raised because I really want to see what you make. And then if you complain about it afterwards, like, oh my gosh, they didn't make it the way I wanted to. It's like, that's not what they said they would do. They said they're gonna make it. They did not say that they were gonna make it exactly the way you wanted to.
So, from what I've heard from the movie, they did as many things with practical effects as they absolutely could because Christopher Nolan wanted to do as minimal, like, digital After Effects as absolutely possible. So, like, the Cyclops scene, that's a puppet that got rigged. The boat,
I loved the Cyclops. That was really good.
All of the ship scenes, that is a real ship in real water.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they did Scylla, they literally had jet skis that were doing circles in the water, and then they added the After Effects after that. But, like, all of that stuff, that shit happened real time. So, like, the men getting, like, snatched off of the boat for Scylla, those men were rigged up in harnesses and stuff, so actually got, like, yanked and everything. Like, they did as much as possible practical effects.
Yeah, everybody, think of the actors. Think of the poor actors that you are putting in scenarios when you're going crazy over this shit. Those are real people. Those are real stunts people. Real stunts people die doing that shit, and they do not get enough recognition for it. So, remember, please. Oh, yes, no, the pig scene, oh my gosh, it's my favorite awful thing I've seen so far. It's so good. No, the effects are amazing. Listen, I'm also a big fan of when a movie is like, yeah, this is a rated R movie. I'm a big fan of making a rated R movie rated R for all the reasons. And like, this one didn't have language, and this one didn't have nudity. Instead, they're like, yeah, we're rated R. And it's like, oh, shit. It'll tell you that in the first 5 minutes. It's so good. I liked it. I shouldn't say it's so good. I liked it, and it's okay if everyone else has different opinions about it. So that's where I live on it. Can you tell when I'm half drawing? Because I'm drawing one half of the legs at a time instead of all at once. I will say, I also enjoy about the Odyssey. Like, this will probably be my final mention of the Odyssey right now, is that it's a story that's been retold 100 million times, and the version we know of it has already been edited so much before it was put to paper because it was an oral story. And so between Epic the musical and like the Odyssey, the two being compared together like doesn't like fit with me very well because they're such different mediums. And Jorge Rivera's was like Herons was like really trying to do something new with it and integrating a lot of modern elements. And then Christopher Nolan had just such a different idea about it, is about what he wanted to tell of that version. And so, like, the two existing together, it's just, I think, fun. It's two cakes, you know? We have two cool cakes about the Odyssey. That's awesome. And instead of, you know, fighting over which is the best or more accurate version, like, it's just, people be wild. Oh, I do like that one more. You know when you draw something and you're like, oh shoot, I should draw it this way. And you're like, no, I'll draw it the way I've always drawn it. And then you're like, no, I should draw it the other way. The new way is good. It makes life 10% easier when I'm drawing stuff. Okay. Now tail. Alright. 1 character down. 3 to go. It's gonna be a really fun sticker whenever I finish it. That's all I have to say.
It'll be,
It'll be really great. And then I'll redesign all the characters so I won't draw it like them ever again. That's what's going to happen, I know.
It's just an inevitability of being an artist.
Mm-hmm. Alright, see you, Chelsea. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Also, how dare you give Duke so many high-waisted outfits when he has no waist, because he is noodle.
Yep.
Why would you do this to me, specifically? To me, specifically.
Myself is what happened.
No, you did it to me, specifically.
If it makes you feel better, the redesign does not have a high waist.
Thank God. Just give me some peace, please. You ever notice when you have like your tongue sticking out when you're drawing and you're like, oh shoot, how long has that been happening?
Yep.
High waist means you can plausibly ignore the navel piercing.
Not anymore.
It's been there the whole time.
Actually, did I do that? Did I actually make sure to add that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, it is covered.
Okay.
Because the shirt I have like V's down, so it like sits up where the high-waisted pants would be, but then V's down towards the navel, so it covers. Ironically, not done on purpose. Happy coincidence.
Yeah.
I love that. It's actually really good that it wasn't on my screen because I had to pull up the new art to make
I saw it flash through. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm glad I'm the one who's streaming right now. Damn it. I'm like, ugh. Not that I like hate drawing Duke's arms and shoulders. I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck this up somehow.
But yes,
But yes, it's
to be fair,
difficult.
that's kind of why I made the cowl a thing, because the cowl with the hood means you don't have to clarify and define the shoulders or the neck because there's a scarf there instead.
Yeah. Cool stuff. Glad you did that. Now. Anyways, no, it's fine.
You live and you learn.
You live, you learn. We do what we gotta do. I just know I don't like how I've sketched this part of like lavender that I'm trying to draw. So I'm just like, fuck, I gotta draw it better now. And it's like, I still don't know how to draw better. Oops. I sketched and then was hoping I would improve with art by the time I got to the inking. And fun fact, I did not.
Is this the canon design for this? I have no idea.
No. Is this a canon design? What do you think, chat? And the answer is, 50-50. 50-50 every single time, all the time. I have to blame Redwall for making Badgers these giant characters in my head. KJ, have you still not seen Redwall?
Correct.
I know what we're doing after this.
I love that we've said that with like 4 different things.
I know, but we're doing it again and again and again and again and again. Every time. Okay. I really like what I'm doing with this drawing right now, and if I work on it anymore, I'm going to fuck it up. So, I'm going to take a break from this drawing and give myself a new canvas to switch to. Chat. Just so you know. Hey, chat, if you could decipher this iconography of all the things that I have in my gallery, good for you. If you can't, that's fair. What do I have that I'm working on? Ooh, I was trying to work on text, actually. Which is unrelated to, actually drawing, but is also the same amount of work and effort all the goddamn time. Which is me just trying to make the text of our stream cohesive. I still don't like that L. I gotta fix that. I'm too critical of my own initial. It's like how we have it is like this, and I don't like that. That's better.
I'm not upset by that.
Good. Don't be upset. Okay. We're gonna switch over to you for drawing. No? There. Yes. Good. Yes. That's what happens when we all try and do the same thing at the same time. Every time you see things flicker on screen and everything goes wrong, it's because we are
It's why.
fighting for it. Oh my god, I love this. KJ, I love this. Dude. So, Bacon. Redwall is a book series by illustrious author Brian Jacks, who it got turned into an animated series, and it's awesome. And I don't know about a game series. It's just amazing. I think it's a great series, and it's awesome. And so, if there's a game series, I would like to be a part of it, because it's cool. But
See what I mean by, like, I really enjoy doing environments?
yeah, 100%. Well, that's why we were talking about, like, doing collabs and stuff like that, to be like, okay, what do you want to draw about this picture? Versus...
Yep. Did the Duke have a hood? We were given descriptions, and I don't remember.
Don't know. Okay,
I'm gonna
off the
give a
top
hood
of my head.
anyways.
I think that's fair. They can have a hood if they want to, you know. Just gonna duplicate this layer a bunch to give myself some consistency for all of these frickin' things. He needs to take like an actual calligraphy course, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And I haven't, but I want to.
There are a few games I've seen on Steam. Zatar apparently already has the Scout Anthology game for Redwall, so ask them if they've played it. Though I will be watching the animated series now.
I think there's like a 4-hour version of Redwall on YouTube that's like all of the show compiled together, basically, because otherwise you can only rent it, like buy it from like some obscure place. I don't know how this happens, but like someone bought the rights to the animated show. Where's my pen? Back. I lost my pen. I'll go find it later. Anyways, someone like bought the rights to the show and then like have put it online in like a very obscure place to rent from or buy from. So, you know, just this is why owning your own media is a very important part of the digital era that we live in. Now, where is my pen? Ah, there it is. I found it. Don't worry, everybody. I found my pen. Nobody panic. Well, now everybody was panicking. Nobody panic.
Cyber 6. Holy crap. Blast from the Past. Amazing show. Everybody should watch it. Wonderful animation. Okay, we are coming up on around 1:30, so in about, I think, half hour, we'll maybe plan to end stream. That's a good 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good stream length, everybody. So that's just a warning time for everybody who's maybe itching to do other things and or having other stuff they got to do on our Sunday. We appreciate every single one of you who's joining us for these things, because we are, you know, we need the peer pressure. If we don't have peer pressure, we don't do things. Anyways.
This is true.
Okay, what's fun about Cyber 6 is I didn't watch Cyber 6 till I was much older, and then I was like, wow, where was this when I was like 10? And I found out it was not on as many channels as it could have been, and it should have been the whole time. KayJay, Cyber 6 is about a really cool, awesome character who's hiding from the government in like an Italian era animation. Like, have you ever seen Winx Club?
No.
Oh, we'll get back to that later. We'll circle back to it. Anyways, nice, lovely, great animation. Was it set in Canada or was it animated in Canada? Because I swear it was like an Italian style city. I don't know. Anyways, the main character is like genetically modified super soldier person who is hiding from the government. And so by day they are a man, and then by night they're a super spy, cool government assassin person. It's and it's a woman, and they're sexy as hell, and it's great. Everything about this comic cartoon is insane to try and relate and like recount, because it just makes no sense, but it was awesome. And I want to rewatch it now. And so I will. Not today, but another time. Argentina specifically. Okay, I was gonna say, like, it's been too long since I watched it. Set in Argentina specifically, animated in Canada. You know, thank you, Canada. Ooh, I remember Ruby Gloom, actually. That was crazy reference to pull out. Good times, good times. Oh, now the brothers holding hands. Okay, that's also one thing about like the time skip. I'm just like, okay, we need to like establish how things have gone for 6 months, locked in winter, with Al, Duke, yeah, Al, Jet, and everybody else. Oh my god.
I genuinely think that's one of my favorite things about the fact that I named both of them Duke, is you notice last session, I specifically started referring to myself as Al instead of Duke.
Yeah. It's been great. Well, like, I think it's such a fun thing to imagine not only Al and Jet, like, reconnecting after so long, but everybody locked in with Kerr's family and his youngest twin sisters and his, like, his other younger siblings, like, just the family vibe, the community vibes, all of that. I'm so fascinated. So that's like a thing that like I need us to talk about with the with all of the chat. Not you chat, the rest of the chat. The other players chat.
Our homies.
Our homies who are off having fun together without us.
It's about how it goes.
I mean, I guess it's fine. They're entitled to, I guess, maybe have fun without us every once in a while. things. Molten Scree found a casino in the Cranbala this entire time that survived everything, honestly. Fair. That would be incredible. It's great crowdfunded to make a new casino. God damn.
Imagine.
I love seeing Scree's character just go off and do things. I feel like the world becomes more real every time they do. It's just like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. And it's like, now we have to watch Zatara scramble to find the next real thing in this world that is close enough to it. And they crush it every time. So
And it's fantastic.
every time. Oh. Okay, be right back. I need more coffee.
Excuse me. Alright. Well, we are unsupervised. Like some fun polls. At which I mean they're going to be the most random thing I can think of right now. Because that just makes it more fun, you know? Haha. Now, chat, do your best to think critically about this question. Really find it within yourself to not just answer instinctively, but to really feel the sus of your answer, you know? And then after we've had the poll up for 5 minutes, we'll ask KJ to reveal the results. And then we'll go from there for more stuff. It's neck and neck. There's only 2 more minutes left on the poll, chat. You gotta have a majority. How else are we gonna reveal the answers? Are you having fun with the select tool to fill in the
It makes
spaces
it
now?
much faster.
It really does. And like it's not that like it's fun to color the spaces in when you have to. But when you can just speed up, it's great. No, you didn't. You didn't. You wouldn't do this to me. You. Ah. Hey, if you get a sub or like a subscription given to you, say thank you. That's how that works here. We say thank you to everybody who's helping out everybody else. Done. So, we hit 50-50 for our poll, which is, you know what, 10 out of 10. Amazing. Love that. Hey, KJ, which twin is better at juggling? Al or Jet?
Oh, is that what the poll was?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to look up the whole time, and I'm so
totally
glad.
didn't.
I love that you were so locked in. It's amazing.
Which twin is better at juggling? Neither of them, quite frankly. But if I had to pick, they don't juggle. Are you
Why
shitting
not?
me? There's a different circus member for that. If I had to pick though, it would be Jet.
That's the one I voted for.
Yeah, it'd be Jet.
That's the thing. The two of them are definitely like acrobatics, not like jugglers. But it's one of those things that I'm sure they would still try to do.
Well, the reason it would be Jet, you think the Owl doesn't have good sleight of hand? No, the reason it would be Jet is because Jet is the adrenaline junkie of the two, so he's probably at some point tried to add juggling to an act.
Like juggling fire or juggling knives or something stupid.
Some shit like that, yeah.
You know, just Jet really likes the idea of like, you know, what if I just lost my hand doing this one day? And he's like,
Why do you think they know Willow so well?
Yeah, honestly. Absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. Alright, new poll. What's more fun? Thank you everybody who voted. We love you. New poll. Yes, that's the one. Alright, new pool just dropped. Back to my tablet. I don't. I might just set a 5-minute timer real fast. 10 minutes? I'll do a 10-minute timer. I feel like 10 minutes is better for everybody who's listening. Because it just is, you know? I want to say again, thank you everybody for joining us on this Sunday for our art impromptu of Like an Moss stream with all of the randomness that is us here on the Of Like an Moss channel, but Brass and Briar channel. We are really appreciative of everybody who makes time to be here whenever we get together on Sundays, so thank you so much. And we hope you're having fun. And go vote in the thing, because I'm laughing at all of it, so. Like any of this, we're gonna delete this and pretend it never happened. And thank God for digital art, where you can just do that, exactly that. Someone has to tip this poll because it's in the middle right now. It's only 5 more minutes on that timer, and then we'll also be ending the stream about that time, so. This is how we trick people into watching our stream. We may have a whole 2-year campaign, and then we just draw art otherwise. Okay, Molten, you have a great question right now, which is, artists, you should both tell us about what sorts of commissions you're open to. I think I'm actually closing my commission space for a little bit after I finish my current batch that I'm working on, because I'm really working on new art styles and, like, personal projects that I want to improve on, and I'd like to redo my entire commission format. So I'm going to finish my current batch of commissions, and then I'm going to come out with my new, like, standard rates and things like that soon being in the next, like, 6 months. But I love that question. I currently am just going to close that for me.
Mine are open. I haven't gotten any commissions in a hot fucking second. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Have you been advertising yourself?
You think I know how to do that shit?
That's why.
I do mostly character commissions, or party commissions. I do also have, I think, something open for, like, stream overlays. So depending on, like, what exactly you're wanting, depends on what I have available. Let me pull up my Ko-fi real quick. So all of my, like, pricing and stuff is on Ko-fi. I prefer if you pay me outside of Ko-fi, because then I actually get all of the moolah for that.
Retinue.
So I have, like, a super simple, basic, like, from the waist up, that's like $50. I have, like, a mood board, so if you want, like, a couple different ideas for a character, expressions, poses, things like that, that's what the mood board is. It's $120. I can do just a basic sketch for whatever you're looking for $15. Character busts are $45, stream overlays are $80. Like, sketched line art is $30, and if you want it, like, base colored in, it's an extra. Group party shots with, like, full color and everything are $180, and then a single character, full body, with a background is $120. And if there's something in there that isn't quite what you're looking for, always feel free to message me about it. I'm open to doing more things of that nature. I just might adjust the pricing to cover whatever it is you're looking for. Extra question was, on a related note, do either of you offer Twitch-style emoji creation? I have been looking into doing that because I want to create some for my stream. I haven't done it yet, but I'm open to it.
I've been really working on that. That's part of why I'm going to be closing my commissions for a while, is that I'm trying to improve my art in that regard. I've also really been learning about pixel art and things like that, because I think that that's such a fun avenue of, like, emoji, like, creation, art, stuff like that. What I love about our stream is that it just pushes me to actually improve myself in so many different aspects, and I want to make these things for us, our friends. And also, wow, I learned this skill. Now I can, like, try and, like, sell it a little bit, which would be great.
Yeah.
Slowly, but surely. And so, I am working on getting into those spaces eventually, but again, it's like a 6-month out process, so that I can get there slowly and actually, like, be confident in when I'm selling those things. So, okay, we are less than a minute before the timer runs out for this poll. If anyone wants to split the vote,
finally tipped the scale, and then you voted, and I tipped it back.
Listen, I wasn't going to vote, and then you voted, and I'm like, well, now I have to vote. So, Baruch. Oh my gosh. Right. Okay. I also feel like we have to give an explanation for ourselves at the end of this too, at the end of this poll, because it's way more fun that way. Initially, though, I really was thinking that, like, Duke would just win by a mile, because Duke has actual stage experience when it comes to, like, travel and experience. Kurt has some, but it's different, is really what it is. Someone explained it really well.
I feel like it's comparing, like, beginner performer compared to professional performer.
I would also say there is like a difference in how they perform, each of them, because
mine is a full show. You do more like concerts.
exactly.
Like, they're simply different.
They're just completely different, is what it is. Oh, and that's the timer. That is what it is. I'll subtract my vote, is what it is, because I don't feel like it really counts if I voted for myself. You know, it doesn't feel real.
To be fair, if you subtract both of our votes, Kerr still wins.
I mean, Kerr only wins though because I think Kerr has like a rock star vibe that you'll see before you even know that he's a performer. Versus like seeing a performer that your opinion of them transforms the moment you see them perform, and that's why I think like the real like stage presence comes into play. So honestly, I was thinking about like, yeah, I think Duke has like actual stage presence and Kerr just has like presence, which is fun because that's what we do. That's what we do when we make the characters.
Almost a 4-hour stream and we got 2 of them.
Dude, I love it. I also love how it's the same colors for both images, basically.
Kind of.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, for anyone who's ever curious about what the circus colors are.
Here they are.
There they are.
There they are. Alright, folks. It has been a morning, and now we're into the afternoon. And we want to say thank you for joining us today on the Of Like and Moss campaign art stream moments when everyone else is away and the artists get to play. So, thank you for joining us. It's been really fun. Thank you again for just engaging with us as we talked nonsense and also
didn't talk at all.
And also didn't talk at all for just like minutes of time. Incredible. Every single time it happens, you know? We hope everyone is having a good weekend. We will see you soon in like 2 weeks. So have a good off session before we see you again. And thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on all of the things. We are on all the platforms. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, obviously. TikTok, sometimes. And most importantly, as always,
oh, I'm gonna do it?
what do we do every time?
Go touch moss. We'll see you guys later.